Hello, my impatients. It is I, Andrew the Android Koloski here. I am live, and I'm trying to share this on social media, and I'm running into some technical difficulties. We all hate technical difficulties. We'll see who joins. It's about 3 p.m. on a Friday. It's not a Friday. It's a Wednesday. What the hell am I talking about? Do I have neurological damage? I guess when you every day becomes the same. It's 3 p.m. on a Wednesday, midday on a weekday. All right. Woo! So I asked my mother if she wanted to do artwork with me. I think that would be fun, but I don't know if she's going to do it with me or not. Somebody says, "What's up, big dog? How was the pleasure beverage?" It was aight. I finished it. So now I was going to do artwork with my mother, but she doesn't seem like she wants to do it with me. So, yeah, I got really nothing going on today, unfortunately. I think I'm having fish for dinner. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, pizza pasta. He says, you should go to your pros or SOAR program. All right, yeah, it's a great idea, pizza pasta. Let me share with you some artwork I created. He says, you should try to meet some people and get a job. Yeah, that's a fair point. So let's share with you some artwork. This one's called 6 Star. I say, I feel like I'm dying. I've got the plague. I was yellow, now I'm green. Help me. Time expired illness. The next one. Aim and hit the mark. Bullseye. Practice makes perfect. I've got a crossbow here. I'm aiming it at the target. Bullseye. This one's called Sick. Obviously this one some people might assume it has to do with mental sickness, but actually, for the past week, I've had a sore throat and a runny nose. I don't know. I mean, my mother did the COVID test, and I came back negative for COVID, so I don't think it's COVID, but it's not. It has to do with physical sickness. And this one, I say, I don't want to go to my pros program. It's like the short bus. Everybody there is so low functioning. It frustrates, bores, and does not challenge me intellectually. My mother says the kids who are riding the short bus 5 years ago are further along than you now. If you want a life, you need to get a job, and this program can get you one. It's that simple. So he says, your mom is right. Go to your program. Develop a life for yourself. Okay. Will do. Yeah. All right. My mother asks me, do you want to be independent, Andrew? And I'm just like, I don't think any 38-year-old wants to be dependent on his mother and stepfather. It's not natural. You're meant to be independent. They say, then why aren't you working? Why aren't you finding a way to make money? I guess that's a fair point, right? I guess if I want to be independent, find a way to make money, find a way to be self-sufficient. Somebody says, you want to be independent, you just don't want to do anything at all to make it happen. That's not how independence works, though. You got to work towards independence. You got to work towards making yourself independent. Fair enough, pizza pasta. Fair enough. Fair enough. Pizza pasta. So go to the pros program, go to the store program, make my life happen. It's going to get better, but you got to do it. No one can do it for you. La 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 la. So I asked some friends if they want to go do karaoke. The same goes for friends. Make plans with friends and make it happen. Make the plans happen. Reach out to friends. Make the plans happen. Make your life happen, you know. We got Jungle Lady in the house. She says, Mr. Andrews streams from Pizza Pasta. I don't know who I stream for, Jungle Lady. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure who I stream for. But I stream nonetheless. I make it happen nonetheless, Jungle Lady. I'm not really sure who I'm doing this for, if anybody at all. Maybe it's like cathartic. Maybe it's like a therapy session to me. Interestingly enough, my back right here is spasming. And I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know if it's neck damage or I don't know. But try not to worry. Somebody asks, do you have a favorite movie, Andrew? I mean, I'm not a movie expert. I'm not a movie buff. And if I try to say my favorite movies, it's just going to expose my poor taste in movies. I did like The Shawshank Redemption. I did like The Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars. You know, but I'm sure some intellectuals would say, oh, you know, if you want real cinema, go to the indie scene and find, you know, I don't know, some obscure movie. And I'm like, okay, fair enough, you know. Jungle Lady says, Mr. Andrews lives the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. Yes, I live the same day over and over and over again like a broken record. Pizza Pasta says his favorite movie is Citizen Kane. That's regarded as the greatest movie ever. I've never seen it, but I know everybody says how Citizen Kane is the best movie that's ever happened. It's a masterpiece, Citizen Kane. You know, Pizza Pasta says he hasn't seen Citizen Kane either. He was just being pretentious. Jungle Lady says, Mr. Andrews is sick. His cough sounded bad. Yeah, I had a sore throat last Thursday or Friday. I have the sniffles. I have a sore throat, you know, and I got a cough. I thought it might have been COVID, but my mother gave me the COVID test and it came back negative. So her rapid test came back negative. So I don't think it's COVID. But yeah, I definitely am under the weather. I definitely got a cold. So I don't think it's COVID though, but I'm still working out at the gym. I'm still going to my art classes. I'm still going about my day, even though feeling under the weather, you know. Somebody says, Mr. Andrews does have hypochondriasis. That's for sure, Jungle Lady. That's for sure. I'm definitely a hypochondriac. Hopefully it's not terminal cancer. Hopefully it's not anything like an immune disease like HIV or so on. I definitely have hypochondria, that's for sure. So he says, have you seen Blue Velvet? I've never seen the movie Blue Velvet. Can you tell me more about it? 666. That's some yummy water, yummy water. So he says, if you come in contact with HIV, you need HIV PrEP. Somebody says, Blue Velvet is a David Lynch film. It's very strange. I've never seen it. Maybe I'll see it someday. I want some yummy food. So he says, why does Mr. Andrews always say HIV? Does he use needles? I had, Jungle Lady, this is a long story. I stepped on some debris in January 2020, and I went on HIV PrEP. Yeah, just, I'm clean. I don't have HIV. I don't have hepatitis C or anything. It's just a long story. We don't want to dig up the hypodermic needle scare. We just, we're trying to put that behind us, Jungle Lady. What is this debris? We're trying to end this saga of the Andrew channel. We're trying to end this saga. Somebody says, I remember 2023. That was all Andrew would talk about. We've come a long way since then. Yeah. It was a real nightmare, but we've come a long way. That's for sure. Adam says, I'm happy to see you doing well. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Jungle Link says, me no talk to Breeze ever. Please forgive me, Mr. Andrews. I forgive you, Jungle Lady. Peter says, it's so long ago. Glad to think you made it through it. Pizza Pasta says, don't put Mr. Bean in the Holocaust. Don't torture Mr. Bean. Some people say I look like Mr. Bean, a comedic buffoon. Bang. Bang. All kidding aside, that those movies are eccentric and quirky, they definitely are critically acclaimed. So people like that weird British humor. He says, I don't see the resemblance between you and Mr. Bean. Bang! Mippets says, I prefer the Pink Panther movies. I've never seen them, but some people have also compared me to the Pink Panther. All right. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just Andrew Koloski. Maybe somebody said, Jungle Lady says, Mr. Beans is handsome. I know why Mr. Andrews, looks so good now, I guess. Yeah, if you look like Mr. Bean. Patrick says, Andrew, I've got a question for you. I'm always afraid when Patrick asks me a question because I feel like it's going to be nefarious. What's your question, Patrick? Bombard me with your question. I'm always. Pizza Pasta says, you look like a young Tom Cruise. Thank you. I'm appreciative of that. Tom Cruise is a winner. Somebody said, you look like Luigi Maginoni. Well, he's handsome, but he's in jail for murder. So I'd rather be compared to winners. I'd rather be compared to millionaires and billionaires and success stories and famous comedians and actors, not people who are in jail for nefarious crimes. Jungle Lady, I watched some of your old videos, and Mr. Patrick's is not so nice. Yeah, Patrick is not really nice to me, that's for sure. But Patrick asks, why are you hurting your father by saying you don't want a relationship with him? Well, we don't get along, we just fight. We just fight. It seems like every conversation we have. I do want a relationship with him. I just feel like I need to get a life of my own though too. Because every conversation we have is just ready to metaphorically tear your hair out. Just try to meet friends and develop romantic partners and get a life of my own. Jungle Lenny says Mr. Andrews needs hugs, not oppositions, Mr. Patrick. Yes, I feel like he narcissistically baits me and does not give me hugs.
Christine.
All right, I think my mother's calling.
Hello, Moto.